Hello, it is Tuesday. It's a new weekly reading vlog. I did not vlog yesterday. You may be thinking, your voice sounds terrible. What's happened? If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know. Messed up my voice at Slam Dunk and Comic Con. Yesterday, I had no voice. I managed to get my voice back enough for 20 minutes to film my TBR. But it wasn't happening because filming my TBR really took it out of me. Even now, I'm going to try and make this quick. But yesterday, I finished Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castell. This was a 4-star. I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to continuing it continuing the series in July. But it was a solid start to a series. Not liking it as much as Spellslinging yet though. But that wasn't actually on either of my TBRs. And then I started yesterday and finished today the Fiancé farce. Alexandria Bellefleur has redeemed herself for me. This was a 5-star. This was so sapphic and just so great. And I actually quite liked the conflict. I thought the conflict was well done. So yeah, this was on my Vampire Diaries Readathon TBR for Enzo, Read a Second Chance author. I was giving her another chance after I hated Count Your Lucky Stars. And she came through for me. And I'm very happy with that. So yeah. And then I only got 32 pages read, but I did start Akamath. So the goal for tomorrow is to read some of Magic Study and then this. But I'm also thinking instead of reading Magic Study while I work, I might try and catch up on the BookTube because I am falling so far behind where I've been so busy. But we'll see because I do need to get these books read. But yeah, that is my update. I'm going to stop talking now because my throat is hurting. So yeah. Hello, it is Wednesday. My voice is very, very, very slowly getting better. I have been able to talk a little bit more today, which is good. But reading updates, I started Magic Study on my walk on my lunch break. I only got the first 69 pages, which isn't as much as I would like to. I would have got more of this read, but while I was working, but I realised my watch later was ridiculous. And I thought if I don't get up to date with my watch later, it's just going to keep getting worse. So I had 43 videos and I managed to watch 35 of them. So that's great. I love that for me. And then this evening I sat down with Akamath and I managed to get a chunk read. So I'm now this far into it. Again, not as far into it as I would have liked, considering it's the 29th and I need to finish both of these by Friday. So my goal for tomorrow is first thing in the morning while I start work, I'm gonna stick those last 8 videos on while I do the bits that are a bit more focused. And then in the afternoon, hoping to get, I would have said a chunk, maybe even the whole lot of this read. I'm not sure yet. And then in the evening, I want to get to at least around this mark. So that's almost 250 pages. We'll see. So yeah, that's the plan. I do actually need to read 3 volumes of Attack on Titan as well, but I am doing sprints on Friday as end of readathon sprints. So I think that should be okay because that'll be 2 sprints. And if I do 3 sprints, if I can if I have an hour left of this, then I can just read the last hour of this in the first sprint and then Attack on Titan on the last 2 sprints. But this will be a during the day thing. So, yeah. But that's my update. This weekend is going to be, I'm hoping this is completely, maybe not completely back to normal, but as back to normal as it can be, because I need to film the announcement for the readathon I am hosting in July, because I want to upload that next week. Plus I'm going to need to film my wrap up and my haul, and my wrap up's going to be a lot of books to talk about, because I've read a lot of books this month. Shocking, I know. So yeah. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, anyway, I am gonna go because it is starting to hurt, because I've been talking for like almost 4 minutes straight at this point. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. So I started off my day with unexpected stress, the best kind, and it all worked out. But on Tuesday, artist pre-sale for Yumi at Six's final tour went on sale. I got tickets for Newcastle, Birmingham because it's on my birthday, and then the final date, which is in London, Wembley Arena, and is the final night of 6. So I was quite happy with that. I was like, 3 dates on their final tour, I'm going to get to see them 3 more times. That's great. Amazing. Love that for me. This morning, I get a text off Alice. They've added a date in Brixton 2 days before the final date. Now, I've been a fan of Yumi at Six since about 2007. So about 2 years into their career, I've been a fan. But I didn't start going to concerts until the end of 2009. So the first time I ever saw them live was the 20th of March, 2010. And it was at Brixton Academy. So when they announced Brixton Academy, I couldn't not. But it was stressful because it wasn't letting me pay. It let me get on there because I've got O2 priority, but it wasn't letting me pay, and I was so stressed. But then it went through and it was fine. So I'm going to 4 dates on the final tour. If they add another London date, I need them to not, because I can't afford it. Will it stop me? No. But yeah, that was my morning. Reading updates. I read a little bit more, not much more. Only like 80-ish pages, so I'm still like 150 pages in. I don't really have thoughts at the moment. I'm going to be quite honest. I'm not enjoying this as much as I enjoyed Poison Study, which makes me incredibly sad. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think I just really liked the dynamic of book 1, and this is going in a slightly different direction, and I'm just not enjoying it as much, which makes me sad. However, I did order, because it was payday today, I ordered the next trilogy that we read after this trilogy. So let's hope I do actually enjoy the rest of this trilogy. Otherwise I've ordered them for nothing, because I had to, Tori helped me find matching ones, because I could only find the matching covers for books 1 and 3 in the other trilogy, but she found book 2 for me. So yeah. And then this evening I have just been trying to smash out as much of this as possible. This is all I have left. I'm so close to my favourite chapter, which if you know this book, you'll know the famous chapter. All I'm saying is I'm currently about to start chapter 49, so I'm close. That's what she said. But also, completely forgot, I read volumes 13, 14 and 15 of Attack on Titan, because my hold for 15 finally came in. It should have been in like a week ago, but it wasn't. And my holds for 13 and 14 were running out tomorrow, so I don't want to risk that, and I couldn't renew them because other people are waiting for them. So I read 13, 14 and 15 tonight, and underestimated the cliffhanger for 15, because I've found a pattern of, in each set of 3, the first 2 have massive cliffhangers and the third one isn't as big of a cliffhanger. But 15 has ended in a way that I don't want to stop. So I've got 16, 17 and 18 ready to go. But I need to prioritise finishing these first because these have to be read in May. So I'm going to read this while I work tomorrow. I think I've got a pretty quiet day tomorrow, work-wise. So I'm going to read this one tomorrow during the day. And then I'm doing sprints tomorrow evening. And I think I've got an hour and a half. So that's a sprint and a half. I've got this. And then on the rest of my sprints, I'm going to read 16, 17 and 18 of Attack on Titan. And then that will, funnily enough, bring me to 31 books for the month of May, which has worked out too perfect. So yeah, that is my updates. I felt the need to wear my Yumi at 6 top, or one of my Yumi at 6 tops today. I actually don't know how many Yumi at 6 tops I've got now. Like, if we're counting the ones that are in storage that don't fit me from the old days of seeing them live, I think I've got 2 or 3. And I've got my Take Off Your Colours one, Hatfield, Cavalier Youth, this one, Beautiful Way. So I think I've got 5. I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that is my update. I am now going to turn my fan on because it's so hot in my room. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow, where I will have finished these 2 books. Hello, it is Friday. It's the final day of May. I'm going to try and make this quick because I am just done sprints and now I'm tired and I want to go to bed because it is gone. It's almost 11:30. So I finished my May TBR with a few extras. I finished Magic Study. This was a 4-star. I'm a little bit disappointed because the first book was a 5-star for me. I really didn't like the direction it went in. I'm hoping the third book brings it back a little bit. We'll see. We'll see next month. But yeah, I wasn't as much of a fan. I didn't dislike it. I think I was a bit disappointed because I enjoyed the first one so much. And then I just didn't enjoy this one as much. So hopefully the third one will bring it back. But for May the TBR Be With You, this was my Tatooine. For Luke, A Book with a Twist. And then for Vampire Diaries Readathon, it was Jeremy Gilbert Continuous Series. This is the second book in a trilogy. So there's that one. I finished A Caught on Mist and Fury. Obviously a 5-star. Absolutely love this book. It's like one of my favourites in the series. A lot of the blue nearer the beginning is more for anger. Because obviously blue is just emotions, so any strong emotions, which usually for me, that's crying. It wasn't until about, I think here, that was crying. And then out of all of the blues that is like past this point, there was one that was for anger because it's a character I absolutely hate. But yeah, for May the TBR Be With You, this was Mustafa, Obi-Wan, A Book with a Mental Health Rep. Feyre's been through some stuff, like, she needs some therapy. And then for Vampire Diaries Readathon, it was my Elena Gilbert Read a Book getting a lot of attention. Sarah J Maas books are always getting attention, but mostly because at the moment Ash and Tori are doing Mass Along, so everyone's talking about it. So yeah, and then I still had a sprint and a half, so I read volumes 16, 17 and 18 of Attack on Titan. Yeah, they were all 5-star. It's the second lot of 3 in a row that's proven my theory wrong with the lack of cliffhanger, because now I'm like, I want the next volume. What are you doing? But I have a big TBR for next month, so I can't just I can't just justify reading volume 13. I know Jem's going to watch this and be like, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's Attack on Titan. But I can't because I need to get through. I need to go through my TBR. But that's May done. I've got a lot of filming to do tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll get much read, but I want to at least start House of Hades tomorrow. But that's for tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I don't want to think about that today because I'm tired. So I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday and it is the 1st of June. Happy Pride Month. I'm tired, so I'm going to make this quick because I want to wrap this vlog up and go to bed. I did do a little bit of reading today. I started House of Hades and I am 217 pages in. Quite happy with that. Considering I only started reading it this evening, I have been doing loads. So this morning I had to pop into town, which was not great considering our bus stops aren't working again, so I had to walk. Luckily my dad helped me. Then I did some cleaning and it really took it out of me and I am in pain. But I settled down. I dug out a cross stitch and I am getting back into cross stitch. So I've been doing cross stitch whilst listening to this. But it was when I started, it must be at least 10-15 years ago, and I got the tiniest little part done and I was looking at it, I was doing it and I was looking at it, I was like, that's the wrong colour. I think the reason I'd stopped doing this all this time ago is because I'd messed up and I'd used the wrong colour for something and I couldn't be bothered to fix it. So I did it, I fixed it, I cut out all of that. Luckily it wasn't a huge amount, but still I cut out all of that and redid it with the right colour and I finished that section. So I'm quite proud of my progress. I will show you it when I've done a little bit more. Plus it's all downstairs. I can't be bothered to go get it because I only brought my book up with me. But that is my update. I don't have any other updates for you now. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. As you can hear, my throat is a lot better, which is good. It's still not sounding 100%, but that's fine. As long as I can talk and not be in pain, I'll take it. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.